Those people, they can't stand you because you know who you are. They can't stand you because you have high standard for yourself. You have your own expectations. You are confident. You know who you are. You know your likes and dislikes. You know the kind of people you want in your life. Like, you shine everywhere you go. You are smiling. You are flourishing. Like, you flourish everywhere you go. Like, people like you. You are beautiful. You carry yourself so well. You have so much self-respect. You have great manners. People are just attracted to you, and there are just other people out there that just hate you being yourself. Like, they hate it when you are smiling. They hate it when you are happy. They hate it when your makeup is on point. They hate it when your outfit is on point, your shoes are clean, your clothes are nice and ironed, your hair is neat. Like, they just hate it when everything on you looks perfect, and like they just don't want that on you. Like, why should you have those things? Like, why should it be you? Why is it not me? Most of the times, yeah, they don't even want it for themselves. They just don't want you to have it. They don't want what you have. They just want to destroy what you have. Yeah, they just want to destroy what you have and have that satisfaction of destroying you. You get what I mean? Yeah, like, they just want to come into your life and ruin everything that you have. So before they came into your life, you were so happy, you knew who you were, you stood on your grounds, and after they left, you're like, you feel completely lost. Like, you don't know who you are anymore. Who am I? You know, like, you don't know who you are anymore, because these people specifically came into your life to, like, destroy you with enviness and literally suck that energy out of you. Hi, I'm Nyako and welcome to this channel. These are some of the signs you will know if someone envies or jealous you. Guys, if you have someone around you that envies and jealous you, that person is a really dangerous person, because you don't know what they are capable of. Yeah, you don't know what they are capable of. Like, you don't know what these people want in your life, and most of the time they are here to destroy you. And that is some of the reason why you need to be really mindful of the kind of person you invite in your life. Yeah, as soon as you notice that someone is getting close to you, you have to sit back and watch and ask yourself a few questions. Why is this person talking to me? Why is this person nice to me? Why is this person opening the door for me? Why is this person offering me food? Why is this person being nice to me all of a sudden? Yeah, don't just accept anyone into your life with an open arm. Oh, I'm a nice person, I'm nice to everyone. No, you have to be really mindful of the kind of person you invite into your life. Yeah, you have to protect yourself. You have to protect your energy, because there are other people out there, there are other parasites out there that will see the light in you, they will see the joy in you, they will see the happiness in you, and then they will come into your life and literally suck that away from you. They will literally milk you dry. They will suck all that happiness and leave you like an empty vessel, and leave you depressed, and like, they will leave you lost. Like, you will start questioning your own existence. You have to be really mindful of the kind of person you invite into your life. Now, when you meet this person, yeah, pay attention to your feelings. Pay attention to the energy around you. Like, how are you feeling? Pay attention to how you were before you interacted with this person, and pay attention to how you feel after you interacted with this person, because there are loads of low vibrational beings out there. You being a high vibrational being, they can dim your light, so you need to be really careful on the kind of person you invite into your life, because these people, they are not a joke. They will literally suck you dry. Like, they will milk your soul dry. They'll milk you dry. So when you meet this person, first of all, pay attention to all the red flags. Do not ignore any red flags. Even if it's just your intuition, pay attention to intuition. Pay attention to the way how you feel, because if you ignore these red flags and be like, oh, I only just met this person, he or she was probably in a bad mood, let's just see how they are later on. No, always pay attention to your first thought, your first feelings. If you meet this person and you're starting to feel like, I don't want this person in my life, like their energy doesn't click with mine, like it's just not clicking, leave. Like, you don't have to be friends with them. Like, you don't have to be friends with everyone that you meet. The fact that you're living in the same house as someone doesn't mean you have to be friends with them. The fact that the fact that you and this person does the same job at the same place doesn't mean you should become besties. The fact that you went to high school with this person doesn't mean you should become friends. The fact that you sat at a table with this person in college, in school, at uni, in the classroom, whatever, doesn't make them your bestie. Okay, you need to be mindful of the kind of person. Like, it's your life. You choose who you want to be in your life. Yeah, and everyone has to come into your life with a purpose. So pay attention to all those red flags. Do not ignore them and be like, oh, they'll be fine later on, blah blah. No, because if you ignore these first red flags, yeah, like, you will regret it big time. Yeah, you're going to regret it later on. So pay attention to that. All the red flag. Whenever you tell them something good about yourself, they don't look that happy. Like all of a sudden you can sense the atmosphere change. Like, you can sense the energy changing. Yeah, and we're humans here. Everything that we do, every emotions that we show, is like energy. It can be transferred from one place to another. So if someone is showing signs of jealousy, like that sign of jealousy can transfer onto you and you can feel it. If someone is genuinely happy, they transfer that energy onto you and you can feel that they are happy. But as soon as you tell this person about your big news, your big announcement, all of a sudden it's like they've shifted. All of a sudden it's like they are not there anymore. It's like they go completely silent, and like, it's like they are thinking to themselves, they're like, how were you able to do that, you know? And then they start questioning themselves. They're like, how did she do that? Like, how was she even able to get it? And it's like they start acting like you don't even deserve what happened to you. Yeah, and it could be that they don't want it for themselves, but they just don't want you to have it. Or like, they're allergic to good news. Like, they're allergic to people progressing in their lives. And all of a sudden they start hating. Like, they start pulling away from you. You could sense that energy shifts, right? They start pulling away from you, and then you're there thinking, I'm like, but I just told you this big news. Like, why are you not happy for me? You know, like, why are we not jubilating together? And then this person, all of a sudden, like, this person turns into a complete stranger, all because you told them about this big thing that happened in your life. Yeah, or like, sometimes once you tell them that big news, yeah, and these people, they don't want you to know that they envy you. They'll just be like, oh really, oh my god, well done, like, congratulations, like, you date that girl. Like, even though they're congratulating you, you could sense that something is off, right? Like, just recall that event, recall it. You could just sense that something is off. You could sense the kind of energy they are giving. Yeah, because no matter what comes out of your mouth, the kind of energy you're feeling inside of you will transfer onto that person, and that person will be able to feel that you don't mean what you're saying. Or like, you could be really happy, but your eyes could be saying something different. So the energy and lies, so your energy and eyes, they never lie. Yeah, so if you're talking to someone, pay attention to the movement of their eyes. Yeah, pay attention to the tone in their voice, their hand movement, like their hand gestures, their body language. Pay attention to every single thing. Do not miss out any of the details. Yeah, and when you come back home, or whenever you're done with them, start analyzing it. You will see that this person didn't mean any of what they said. Yeah, so whenever that happens with someone, don't ever tell them anything ever again. When the two of you meet, or when the group of you meet, just talk about general stuff, especially when you don't want to cut them out of your life. But normally these people, you want to cut them out. But if you don't want to cut them out, you still want them around you, do not say anything good about yourself. Like, don't even speak about yourself at all. You don't feel the need to. Yeah, don't, like, just zip it. Okay. Zip it. You talk too much. Just zip it. Don't let them come near you. Don't let them come to your room. You know what, this leads me to the next point. Yeah, this leads me to the next point. The third point you will know that someone envies you or is jealous of you is that they start comparing you to themselves. Yeah, they start comparing you to themselves. They start comparing their body to yours. They start comparing their makeup to you. Like, they compare everything about themselves to yours, and like they're trying to see which one is better. Yeah, they're trying to see which one is better. Like, they come to your room, they start looking around, like they just like they'll be looking everywhere. They'll be looking at the ceiling, the light, the kind of decoration you have, the color of your bed sheet, your cup. They'll be looking at everything. Yeah, and then they'll be comparing it to the ones that they have to see which one is better, or like to make them feel good about themselves. Yeah, to make them feel good about themselves. So like, you could have invited this person to your accommodation. I live in a student accommodation, so I'll use that as an example. You may have invited this person to your accommodation, yeah, and you've given them a seat, and instead of them to sit down, they all of a sudden gets up and start looking around, like, or all of a sudden they need a toilet. They don't need any toilet. They just want to see what your bathroom looks like and compare it to their own bathroom so they can feel good about themselves. Yeah, so let's say they came to your room and it's all messy, it's empty, you don't have much. They'll be happy. They'll be happy because they have more than you and you don't. And then they start slapping it in your face. They're like, oh, I have this, but you don't have that, but it's fine, you can just get it later. Or they're like, oh, what is this? Where did you get it from? Oh, it's just from Primark. Yeah, it's just it's just from Primark. It wasn't even that expensive. It's just from Primark. Oh, like you have a ring light. Where did you get the ring? Oh, you got it from TikTok. How much was it? Oh, it's just £5. It was just £5. I thought it'd be like £30 or something. Meanwhile, she doesn't even have one. He or she, like, they don't even have one. Like, they just want to know. Yeah, they just want to know, like they're trying to figure you out, like they're trying to know you. Like, they'll start, and then all of a sudden they start asking you some personal stuff, like, you know, the kind of things that you wouldn't tell anyone. They start asking you, like, they want you to tell them, and normally they want to use that to like belittle you, to dehumanize you. They want to use that to like bring you down. So like, yo, these parasites are dangerous, man. Like, they'll come to you, they'll start peeping through your wardrobe. They start invading your personal space, man. Like, chill, like, do something else with your life, bro. Like, you're not going anywhere with this. Yeah, so you need to be really, really careful. Again, once you notice that someone is doing all that, yeah, do not invite them to your accommodation ever again, or like to your house. Do not invite them to your house. Like, don't even let them know where you live. If you spotted these signs earlier in a person, do not let them know where you live. If they want to come visit you, arrange to meet them at a different place, not your house. Yeah, not your house, because they will specifically come near you to know stuff about you. And once people knows this stuff about you, they start using that to belittle you. Yeah, they start using that to belittle you. And when it comes to these people, do not tell them how much you earn. Do not tell them where you work. Do not tell them anything about your life, because when it comes to these people, yeah, when you don't tell them these things, it becomes your power. Yeah, it becomes your power, and then they don't know, and that makes them even more worried, because like, they want to monitor you. You know, they want to monitor you. Like, they want to see what's going on with you. They want to see if you're falling and they are rising high, so they can feel good about themselves. And normally these people, yeah, they do these kind of things because they are insecure about themselves. Like, if you're pretty, and you know you're pretty, you know you're beautiful, you have a beautiful soul, like, you are happy within yourself, you are content with yourself, you are satisfied within yourself, you know who you are, and you stand on your grounds, there'll be no need for you to be peeping around other people's homes, or for you to be comparing yourself to other people just so you can feel better about yourself. And if you're doing these things, like, ask yourself, like, what kind of person are you? Like, why should you even do that? Yeah, And then once they start comparing themselves to you, yeah, they start controlling you. Like they want to control your mind, yeah. They start making you think that, oh, you're not even all that. Like you think you're all this, but you're not even all that. The reason why they're saying this is because you have high standards for yourself, yeah. You know who you are, you know what you want in life, you know where you want to be. You are just so confident, like you are flourishing, and they don't want to see that, you know. Like like, oh my god, it bothers the little demons within them. Like they don't want that. Like why are you happy? Why are you smiling? Like, no, you shouldn't be smiling. Like I want to see you crying. These kind of, like, that's what they want to do, because they are so insecure about themselves, yeah. And then whenever like you tell them about your accomplishments, and they're like, oh, they rub it in your face, like, or like they pretend they can't hear you. Yeah, they pretend they can't hear you. Like, oh, you didn't even achieve much, like just shut up. Or like you tell them about something you achieved, and then they try to say something even better. You know what, this leads me to the next point. Let's say that you told them you took a trip to somewhere and you did this and you did that. Instead of them to like be happy for you and like try to know the details of your trip, they would then go on and say something that seems bigger than what you did, and at that moment you will feel a bit down, because they are actually doing that on purpose. And most of the time what they are telling you isn't even true. They just want to like dim your light. They just want to see you feeling sad and depressed so they can feel happy. Yeah, these people, like, they are lying all the time. You tell them this, they quickly fabricate something even bigger, something even larger than what you just told them, just so they can make you feel like what you did wasn't even that great, and then they did something even bigger, and then they shift all the attention on them, they shift all the light on them. And like I said earlier, most of the time they are even lying. Like they are not doing anything. They just want to feel big, you know. They want to feel like they're in control. They want to feel like they are controlling your emotions. They want to feel like they are controlling your mind. Yeah, if you're the kind of person that seeks validation, stop doing that. Because if you're the kind of person that seeks validation, the kind of person that needs other people's opinions to feel good about yourself, then that needs to stop. Because once you meet these people, they would take advantage of that, okay? They will take advantage of it. And when you ask them for advice, they will purposely give you a bad advice. Yeah, they'll purposely give you a bad advice, and at that point, yeah, they know that they are controlling you. They know that they are controlling your mind. Like, they know that they are controlling your decisions, yeah, and they know the kind of person you are. They also know that you will follow that advice, okay? They'll also know that you follow that advice. So you need to be really, really careful. I know that from the beginning, you might not notice, but if you start noticing these signs, and these people are envy of you, yeah, these parasites, they are envy of you. They try to diminish everything you say. They try to ignore you in public. They try to make you feel left out. Like they are ignoring you on purpose. Like they want to see that you are alone, you know. They want to see that you are alone. Let's say you are with a group of friends. So you guys went out to eat, you went to the park, whatever, and then all of a sudden these people, like your best friend, your mom, your dad, whatever, they start ignoring you. They start acting like they are busy. They start acting popular. They try to make you feel left out. They try to act like they have so much going on. Meanwhile, like, they have nothing going on, bruv. Don't feel ashamed, or like don't feel, not even ashamed. Don't feel down about yourself. Like, they're just acting up. Yeah, don't pay attention to them. Act like they don't exist. They mean nothing to you. But then that can be a bit hard when they are your best friend, or like your mom, your dad, your brother. But they start acting up, like, and then whenever someone compliments you, yeah, let's say you've got your makeup done, you've got your outfit done, your hair, you look so good. Whenever someone compliments you, yeah, they try to take that compliment for themselves. Or like whenever you go to a place, yeah, and all the attention is on you, they try to shift that attention to them, or like they try to like come close to you so they can feed off some of that attention. Yeah, before they were ignoring you, yeah, before they were ignoring you. But once people started noticing you, once people started complimenting you, giving you like nice comments and that, they try, and then all of a sudden you guys are besties again. You get it? Yeah. And then you're just sitting there like, what is this girl doing? Like, what is going on? A few minutes ago you weren't even talking to me, and now that people are noticing me, all of a sudden you are back and we are besties again. Like, what do you mean? You know? So you need to be really, really careful. Like, pay attention to yourself, pay attention to the way how you feel. Yeah, they start acting like they have so much going on and you're missing out. You don't know what's going on. We are the ones that knows what's going on. You know that kind of thing. Yeah, that kind of thing. When someone compliments you, like they're a bit jealous, like you know, they're like, oh please, she doesn't even look that great. I'm like, look at those shoes, like look at those hair. Meanwhile, they can't even do their makeup. Yeah, they don't even have a good fashion sense, but they don't want you to have it because they don't have it, or they don't feel confident in themselves. And most of the time, the problem is not coming from you, it's coming from them. They're just jealous of you. Like they're just jealous because you are a high value woman. They are jealous because you are a neat person. You know how to talk. You respect people. You have high standards. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are. You know what you want in life. And they're completely clueless. Like they don't even know themselves. Because if they knew themselves and if they knew how beautiful they also are, they wouldn't be coming after you. You see, because when you are happy within yourself, yeah, when you're happy within yourself, when you're focusing on you, your family, when you're focusing on your life, when you're being serious in life, and you're content with the way you are, and you also see yourself as one of the most beautiful girl in the world, you won't have time going after all these girls trying to bring them down. Like, all for what? Do you know? All for what? But with these parasites, for some reason, for one reason or the other, like they just try to do these things because you are blessed, like you are shining, girl. Like, you are like, come on, you are mighty, you are great. And they see that and they want to bring that down, and it's not gonna happen. Just keep being you, yeah. Keep being you. If you see these signs around someone, or like if you're starting to see these signs, or you come across these signs, do not change for anything. Keep being the way you are. Do not listen to them, okay? Because these people, they will give you a bad advice on purpose. Do not listen to them. But keep being you. Keep being yourself. Keep those standards high, keep being respectful, keep up with the manners, and just do you, okay? No matter what happens, do not lose yourself. Yeah, stand on your grounds and always remember who you are, okay? Remember who you are and don't change that for anybody else. Yeah, thank you guys for watching so much. I love you all. If you guys want more of these videos, then please let me know in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys next time, okay? I love you all. Bye.